So I welcome you all to this video, and today we are going to see questions based on analytical reasoning. What is meant by analytical reasoning? I'll come from the back. This type of reasoning majorly works on elimination techniques. You'll be given a rule set of questions, rule set of facts, and you'll have to eliminate and map the data according to the sentence given in the question. And this type of questions will be majorly asked in competitive exams, like banking exams and SSC exams, majorly on the probationary officers and clerk based banking exams and campus recruitment test in a different form. So the base fact is your analytical reasoning based on all the facts and rules given in the question. This is one such example of analytical reasoning. Let me take another few seconds to take you all through the question. So the question says there are 6 friends A, B, C, D, E and F. They work in 6 different companies. So there are 6 different companies which is mentioned, and each wears company sponsored different colored shirts. So there are 6 different colors indeed. Nothing is in the same order, which means A is not working in Pentasoft and wear blue color. B doesn't work in Quark and wearing green color. C is not working in Raymond's wearing pink color. So likewise, no data is on the same order. So everything is jumbled. We do not know who works in which company and wearing what color shirt. So we are just going to map these 3 verticals of data. Now what do I call as verticals of data? So here all this A, B, C, D, E and F, there are 6 different people mentioned here, isn't it? Let us consider these alphabets as their names. So this is the first vertical of data. And they are working in 6 different companies: Pentasoft, Quarks, Raymond, Sunmet, Trump, TNG and Usen. So these are the second vertical of data. And the colors which they are wearing, that is the company sponsored colors which they are wearing, right from blue till red, are the third vertical of data. So we have 3 verticals of data in this question. There are certain questions where there may be just 2 verticals of data, or even 4 verticals of data, 5 verticals of data, and so on. Right? So all we have to do is just map these verticals of data according to the rule set which is given. Now what are the rule sets? These 6 different clues are the rule sets. So according to this clue, we are supposed to map each and every vertical of data accordingly and answer the questions based on this particular paragraph. You may be asked with 5 questions or 3 questions or even 7 questions. It depends on the complexity of the question. Right? So let us go for the next slide and see how this type of questions can be solved. So here I am using a tabular column in order to solve this question. And I have taken 2 verticals of data into consideration, and they are the company names. So I have taken P for Pentasoft, Q for Quarks, R for Raymond's, S for Sunmet, T for TNG and U for Usen. And likewise I have also taken all the colors which is mentioned vertically. So horizontally and vertically. Not necessary that you have to take only these 2 set of data, that is these 2 verticals of data. You can also map it out with the alphabets, that is the friend's name and company's name, or friend's name and color's name. Whichever combination will give you the correct answer. So here I have taken the companies on one side and colors on the other side because of one reason. The reason being the first clue. So the first clue says the one wearing the blue shirt works in Sunmet. So here the colors and the company is being related. So that is why I had taken companies on one side and colors on the other side. So let's go with that. So here, before actually solving the question, I have taken companies on one side and colors on the other side. That's fine. Let me also write down the alphabets on one other side. So I am writing down the alphabets A, B, C, D, E and F. So I am just writing down all the alphabets here. This is D, A, B, C, D, E and F. Now let's start. So the one wearing the blue shirt works in Sunmet. So blue is here and Sunmet is here. So I am going to put a box here. So the one wearing the blue shirt works in Sunmet and the one wearing the green shirt works in Pentasoft. So green is here and Pentasoft here. So I'll again put a box. Now it just means that blue is sponsored by Sunmet. So of course no other company sponsors blue color shirt. So I can put a crossover, and in the same way Sunmet does not sponsor any other color shirt. So I am crossing over vertically as well. Same thing, it is for Pentasoft and green as well. So green is sponsored only by Pentasoft. No other company sponsors green color shirt. And also Pentasoft does not sponsor any other color shirt as well. So I can put a crossover. Coming over to the next clue. So F does not work in Trump and Gates. So TNG. So I mean for Trump and Gates I have just mentioned TNG. So F does not work in Raymond's or TNG. So F is here. F does not work in Raymond's and TNG. So I am just taking F and putting a crossover. So F does not work in Raymond's or TNG. Then the next clue is this: A wears pink and work in quarks. This is a quite positive clue. So I am just mapping all the three verticals of data in one vertical go. So A wears pink shirt, pink is here and work in quark. So pink is here and quark is here. So I'll put a box and put A inside. So all I'm going to do here is taking the box and leaving the alphabets inside. So again I can put a crossover horizontally as well as vertically, which means pink is not sponsored by any other color, any other company, and Quarks does not sponsor any other color shirt. The next clue is here. D does not work in TNG. So TNG is here. D does not work in TNG. So it's not for D as well. And purple colored shirt is not sponsored by Raymond's. So Raymond's is here and purple is here. So purple is not sponsored by Raymond's. The next clue is here. E works in Usen. So Usen, I'll fix E for Usen. Okay, so E works in Usen and neither D nor B works in Sunmet. So Sunmet is here. It's not D and it's not B. So I cannot have D or B here. So neither B nor D means it is not B and not D. So both of them doesn't work in Sunmet. And the next clue is here. T and G does not sponsor purple or yellow. So T and G is here. They does not sponsor purple. So I can put a cross with respect to T and also with yellow because T and G does not sponsor purple or yellow. And C works in Pentasoft. So Pentasoft is here. So C works in Pentasoft. Now, see, we can eliminate A because A story is already over. A work in Quark and wear pink color shirt, and C story is also over, which means C works in Pentasoft and C wears green color shirt. So I'm done with A and C. And all I know is E works for Usen. So E is also somehow I have fixed E for Usen. So I'm also eliminating U. Now what I have to do is I will have to look out either row wise or column wise if any one box is left over. For example, let me just consider the row of purple. See, purple is not sponsored by PQRST. So the only choice for purple to be sponsored is Usen. So I'll fix a box for Usen and put E inside. Naturally, it means that Usen does not sponsor any other color shirt. So I can cross them out. And when it comes to T, see T vertically I'm seeing T does not sponsor blue, green, pink, yellow, purple, but red. There is a choice. That is the only choice in fact left for T. So T can sponsor only red color shirt and I'm putting a box inside. Crossing for R because once TNG is has sponsored red color. So red is not sponsored by Raymond. So I have put a cross and there is only one option for Raymond and one option for yellow. So I am fixing it here. It is just like your Sudoku. So once after eliminating all the options, you can fix it out. Now let's see, already as I told you, A, C and E story is over. We are left with only B, D and F. So when it comes to Sunmet, it is not B and it is not D. There are only three options, either B or D or F, out of which 2 is ruled out. So it is not B and not D. So the only option left out is F. So that is the only possibility for Sunmet. So F works in Sunmet and it wears blue color. So F story is also over. I can cross it out. Now I'm left with only B and D. So here when I come to let's say Raymond's. So since it is only B and D, it is not F. So there is no point touching Raymond. So I directly go for T. So T doesn't have F and T doesn't have D. And you have only options as B and D. So since D is not there, B is the only option left. So I'll take it for B, and all I'm left with is only D. So I'll put D here for Raymond's. So it is just that A works in Quark, wears pink color shirt. B works in Trump and Gates, that is TNG, wearing red color shirt. C works in Pentasov, wearing green color shirt. D works in Raymond's, wearing yellow color shirt. E works in Uzen, wearing purple color shirt, and F works in Sunmet, wearing blue color shirt. So once if this mapping is done, then the next slide has the questions where you have to answer based on this particular data mapping. I would just go with the first question. So which of the link is rightly matched? So as in for the previous slide, we know F Raymond purple, not possible. So this cannot be my choice. D Raymond red, again this cannot be my choice indeed. C Pentasov red, no, it was green. So F Sunmet blue, and this would be the right option. So likewise, give your answers for the second and third question in the comment box. And remember, before you answer, you can also try it out taking the names on one side and either the company names or the colors on the other side in the tabular column. Thank you for watching.